Today we're gonna make the best pancake ever. That's gonna change your life like it changed mine. Beautiful day in London. By the way, hello people. I'm Vani and it's a perfect day to celebrate. The weather's nice and confinement is over, kind of. So instead of going out, I'm staying at home and I continue to make pancakes by myself. For that we need a pancake pan. This is actually an egg pan, but I use it only for my pancakes, sometimes for my eggs, mostly for my pancakes. Big pan. I will show you all the ways to cook the best pancake. By the way, did I mention these pancakes are also vegan or plant-based or whatever you want them to be. This book is the ultimate book. I've perfectioned all my biggest recipe in this book. Okay. Butter,
Right.
sugar, whichever sugar you have at home, corn flour, baking powder, flour, and milk, whichever milk you have at home. Also, this recipe is to make like 2 pancakes, and it's pretty easy, like to transform it. Just double it if you want to make 4 pancakes, triple it if you want to make. First thing, at the beginning, you just take the butter. You're gonna need 1, what is it again? You have teaspoon and then you have
Tablespoon.
1 tablespoon of butter. I like to heat it in the pan so that my pan is already buttered for later for the pancake. So what I'm doing while the butter is melting is preparing the ingredients. 1/2 a cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of corn flour, and you put it with the flour. I hate using corn flour, it's just flying everywhere. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I like to put like a little bit less because I don't like the taste of baking powder. So. Same with the dry ingredients, you just mix all of them together. And you set aside. Once you've done that, you can add 1/2 a cup of milk. I am using soya milk because I got used to drinking vegetable milk for my vegan period that lasted 1 year. The butter is burning! Soya milk. 1 teaspoon of sugar. I put it directly with the butter so that it's gonna melt and be nice and syrupy. I sometimes also take honey. It's so good, this pancake with honey, but because like sugar is more relatable, I guess I chose sugar today. But usually I do them with honey. And then you take your dry ingredients. You add a pinch of salt. I almost forgot. To the liquid, just a little bit. And you mix your dry ingredients with your liquid ingredients. With pancake, you shouldn't over mix it because of gluten and stuff like this. I'm not really sure. But I just know you shouldn't over mix it. And it's fine if there's like balls because it's pancake, it's not like crepes. It's so easy. It's so versatile. There's no eggs, as you may have noticed. And now we're gonna cook them. Okay, I know I said this recipe was gonna make like 2 pancakes. Maybe it's gonna make like 3 or 4. It depends how thick you like your pancakes and how big your pan is. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna make 3 or 4 pancakes. 1 or 2 in the small pan. You just like put just a little bit, like for real. Don't put too much because these pancakes are gonna get chunky with the baking powder. and it's gonna get out of control. Unless you like very chunky pancake, but I personally like them very crunchy. And before it gets too hot, which is already too hot, the secret ingredient. Oh, this pancake is ruined. This is a disaster. I do not have Oreo in my house. These pancakes are the Oreo pancakes, but we do not have Oreos today. I apologize for the inconvenience. I will use Kinder Bueno instead. You can also use regular Kinders. Or you can use nothing. I am gonna use one Kinder. I am gonna cut it in little chunks and just put them in the dough. It's on very medium low to low heat because you don't want it to burn. It's burning. And then you add some dough on top so that it's not gonna burn when you're gonna turn it. I even gonna put 2 because now it needs the dough needs to cook from down before you turn them. Otherwise it's gonna be undercooked inside. I'm so sad I don't have Oreo. How to know the pancake is ready? You can see that the edges are cooked. Please ignore the burn. I think it was something on the plate. We're gonna know in a second anyway. You can see some bubbles here. It means that it's getting cooked from the inside. You're gonna turn your pancake. It's perfect. See, I told you it wasn't burned. I never burn my pancakes. Almost never. We're gonna cook this to order. I'm gonna show you how to cook this pancake in a big pan and you don't end up with a giant pancake. If you want a giant pancake, you can make it. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Anyway, I'm not this kind of person. You just like put a bit like this, and then what I do is I turn so that it doesn't just get long, it gets round, you know. You need to be particularly careful with that. If your dough ends up a bit more liquid, sometimes it turns out a bit more liquid. Now it's like the right consistency. Okay. These pancakes are cooking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Kinder Bueno in it. Take the Kinder Bueno, smash it. And you just do like the same as before. Fold the dough over it. You just cover it as much as you can so that it doesn't burn once you're gonna turn them. And this one should be ready. Basically, I forgot to say, it's very important. When you turn the pancake, always on very low heat because it's basically almost cooked inside once you turn it. So if you leave high heat, it's just gonna burn. And voila, you have a pancake. You can see the edges are starting to cook and this bubble coming. Just turn that boy. I swear this never happened before. What matters is what's on the inside, not how it looks. As delicious. What's on the inside is Kinder Bueno. You cannot go wrong with that. Or the Oreos. They are the best. That was an experience, you know, you always learn. There's nothing acquired in life, even knowledge. Okay, you can be an expert in your field like me with pancake and still learn from day to day. put more butter in your pan. I've been working out back at the gym since he reopened in the UK. That was about a month ago, and I've been doing Natasha Ocean's workout restarts. I still consider myself a beginner in the fitness world. I've been doing that for 1 year now. When I finally started weightlifting back in November, back in October, then gym closed again, so I had like 1 month of weightlifting experience and all the rest is at-home workouts. But what I've noticed is every time I start working out after a big time off, I just die. I'm so tired all the time, and I realized that I was just always taking things too hard, even though it didn't feel like it. I was training every day all at once and doing intense workouts, and that made me feel good at first, but after 1 week or 2 I would completely burn out physically. And so I decided to take it slow this time to actually do a good start. I think I'm week 5 in restart. It's really good, so it takes you very slowly back into the gym and weightlifting. You don't have strength exercise at first, you just focus on hypertrophy and mobility, and it starts with 3 days a week, then goes on to 4 days a week, and I think from next week I actually start 5 days a week. So far I haven't burned out at all, which is the first time ever when I'm restarting working out. Then again, I'm gonna wait until the end of the program and I'll make a video about how I felt about it, my thoughts on it, and I also took before pictures. I'm going to make a comparison with after pictures. That's London. I didn't really mess up or anything during confinement. I did take some weight, but that's because I had some health issues and an exam, so couldn't really work out and I was very stressed. But I didn't really change my diet. I'm just eating intuitively. During confinement, it's a bit harder to eat intuitively because you're not active as you usually are in your daily life, even if you are doing workouts. So it's harder to listen to your body cues. You maybe don't need as much energy as you usually do, but it was a bit confusing. There's the stress that was adding to that. I guess everyone felt that. I'm just eating normally, like I feel. Now I'm just going to roller skate a bit because I haven't been able to roller skate for 2 weeks because it was raining all the time for 2 weeks. This is London. I finally feel like spring now. I want to roller skate. Yes, freedom. And then I'm going to work out. Shit. I lost. And then I'm going to go work out. I'll take you with me so that you can see my super sweaty face and resting bitch face at the gym. He's there. The fugitive has been caught. Such a sassy boy. I almost died 2 times trying to cross this road, so be careful, people. Don't die, please. I'm using this and I actually hate it. I think it tastes horrible. It's fruit punch. So yeah, I guess I'll just drink it for the benefit it's supposed to give. I don't really know if I'm like feeling a difference, to be honest. If I take it or not, it's supposed to give you like more energy, like for better performance. I'm still in my roller skates, by the way. That's how dedicated I am. I'm back from the gym. I'm showered, excuse my wet hair, and I'm making pasta because this belly needs food. I'm going to make this pasta that I bought online because I kept having the ad on Instagram. It's like protein plant-based pasta. And I've had, this one is the proactive, and I had the other one, I forgot the name, but they had like a little bit less protein, but more like omega-3 and stuff like this. This one are more rich in protein, so I'm gonna try them now because I had a lot of carbs this morning. This is bolognese from my boyfriend's restaurant. The texture is absolutely not like pasta, but it's good. I mean, it's not bad. I know I could do a better ad for that, but it's not bad. I don't track my macros, but I always pay attention to what I eat in each meal. So, for example, this morning, as you've seen, I had a lot of carbs. I think I've had my share of carbs for the day, and usually when I have a meal like that, I'm more careful about what I'm gonna eat in the next meal, especially if it's post-workout. I'm gonna have like more protein. I'm gonna try to have a protein-focused meal, and tonight I'll just eat whatever I want. So, yeah. That's what I eat in a day. It's very random. Just what I feel like eating. I do pay a bit of attention to it, but that's pretty much it.